If you are shopping for your first inflatable paddleboard, you are likely staring at a sea of identical-looking options. They all promise fun, but they don't tell you how they perform under your feet. Many beginners fall into the trap of buying a generic one-size-fits-all board. When you don't account for your specific body geometry, you end up on a platform that feels wobbly, forcing you to fight for balance instead of enjoying the view. Niphean approaches this differently. Rather than pushing a single flagship board, they offer a specific size-to-fit ecosystem designed to solve that core instability problem right out of the gate. Getting this math right matters. The correct geometry is the difference between a board that feels like a solid floating sidewalk and one that feels like a constant balancing act. This chart shows the Niphean comparison matrix. It provides a structured breakdown of their lineup, the Glide Wings, Clovis Point, and Dream Space, so you don't have to guess which model works for your frame. Your goal here is simple: map your exact height and weight to the corresponding board dimensions. Doing this correctly ensures your center of gravity aligns with the board's volume. To figure out if this system is right for you, we have to weigh the massive stability of these platforms against the physical effort it takes to inflate and set them up. For your first season on the water, the most important feature you can buy isn't a premium paddle or a specific colorway. It is the underlying math that keeps the board flat under your specific weight. Looking at this chart, every adult board maintains a uniform 33-inch width and 6-inch thickness. These dimensions deliver extreme primary stability, providing high load capacities from 400 to 500 pounds without sagging. But you accept a trade-off. These wide platforms create drag and feel sluggish. This diagram shows why board length needs to scale with your height. A 5'5" rider on the 10-foot Dream Space will keep the nose and tail perfectly centered in the water, just as a 6'2" rider will on the 11-foot Glide Wings. Sizing the board to your height also affects your ergonomics. When the board matches your reach, your paddle stroke enters the water at an efficient angle, preventing lower back strain over a long afternoon. This brings up a common issue for families sharing a single board. If you buy the 11-foot model to support the heaviest person in the house, it will feel slightly less maneuverable for lighter family members. However, that extra volume is highly useful if you plan on paddling tandem. The 33-inch width easily accommodates the unpredictable shifting weight of a child or a dog sitting up front. Ultimately, Niphean prioritized staying dry over going fast. If you value the confidence of standing up without trembling over the ability to win a local race, this geometry delivers. This image outlines the full hardware bundle. The immediate advantage is zero hidden costs. Niphean includes the ankle leash, repair kit, and waterproof phone case. The 3-piece paddle is standard gear, but the practical pre-fin setup helps novices paddle straight without constantly switching sides. Looking closely at the manual pump, we find the system's primary bottleneck. It is a standard seal chamber pump with a pressure gauge, which means you provide all the power. Filling a high-volume, 6-inch thick board to the required 15 psi by hand carries a hidden energy cost. It is a serious workout that can leave a beginner physically drained before they even step onto the water. This chart shows Niphean's optional electric paddleboard pump, an upgrade you should seriously consider to save shoulder strength. Additionally, it shows a compatible paddleboard seat, allowing you to convert the wide platform into a sit-down kayak hybrid. The included kit offers high value and covers all the essential bases, but families on a budget should mentally prepare for the physical effort required by that manual pump. So who should actually buy into this system? Niphean is built specifically for the recreational paddler looking for a budget-friendly, high-stability entry point. This diagram maps out the first decision point. If you are over 6 feet tall, or if you plan on routinely carrying an adult passenger, bypass the smaller models and select the 11-foot Glide Wings to handle the payload. For the average solo adult between 5'1" and 6'3", this logic path points to the 10'6" Clovis Point. It offers the best balance between carrying weight and on-water maneuverability. And if you are outfitting younger riders, the Matrix includes a specific 7'6" kids model, tailored for anyone under 4'1", ensuring they don't struggle to steer an oversized adult board. A quick reality check if you are an intermediate paddler. Once you master your balance, that 33-inch width will start to feel a bit like a barge. You will eventually want a narrower, faster board. For the budget optimizer, the final verdict is simple. Keep the included accessory kit, but spend a little extra on a 12-volt electric pump. It is the smartest investment you can make for long-term use. When you get the math right, the result looks like this: a paddler who stands comfortably and confidently, completely relaxed on the water. You are trading top speed for the certainty of staying upright. If you respect the sizing chart and pick the right dimensions, you will end up with a board that feels like it was built specifically for you.